How to demagnetise your heads using a wand. Nice and simple, but you have to do it carefully. This is where the heads live, behind this door. And there you are, you can see them there. Now you've got to remember that all of this that's marked yellow and all of this that's marked red is metal. The heads are surrounded by metal, and you have to remember that when you're trying to demagnetise them with the wand. And we'll see why in a second. This is what a wand looks like, and it's not very heavy. It only weighs just over 5.5 ounces or 172 grams. So this is how it works. This wand produces a strong magnetic field which is going backwards and forwards 50 or 60 times a second, and that means that it's passing zero, and zero is what you want. That's nice and simple. Therefore, anything metal in that field will have its magnetic polarity reversed 50 to 60 times a second, again passing through zero. So the trick is to pull the wand away before you turn it off, having applied an alternating but weakening field. As you pull it away, it gets weaker and weaker because of the distance, and that's what you want it to do. And eventually it'll be so weak that it'll have no effect. But it does mean that the metal will have stopped in the middle where it's demagnetized. There's always one of these, there's a but, and this is what the problem is. The problem is the wand must not be turned off or dragged away quickly from any of the metal you're trying to demagnetize. If you do, it will leave the metal in a state that is possibly as powerful, or if not more, than it was before. So you've just got to be careful with it. On this deck, you would normally remove the door, but it's not a very nice job to do. It really is quite brittle. So you don't actually need to. What you should do is have the wand, start off with the wand plugged in, and quite a long way away from the deck. You bring it in gently, no rapid movements, and you then do the sweeping around like this. And you try and get it as close to it as possible without hitting it, and then you bring it away. Remembering the deck itself is made of metal. This cover is made of metal. It's not only the heads that are subject to magnetic fields. So then you bring it away, nice and simple, like that, and then off. Best practice is do it with the deck turned off. Do it as far away from any other deck as possible, and please just be careful and make sure that you get it right, because practice makes perfect and the end result should be really good. You could use a wand to demagnetize any of this equipment, you just have to be careful. So like, subscribe, look at another video that's coming up, and any questions put them in the comments. Catch you another time. Cheers.